all have this pride of working in a restaurant that is actually led by women, and it's the first, at least in the UAE.
Look at this. Look at that. I love the little bit of sass in the tea.
I'm just teasing you.
Adds the flavor, I swear to God. After my interview, Nick and Chef Felipe said, we want you to come for a tasting. So the building was new. We had 3 pots. He went and he bought me plates to do the plating for my tasting, because this is the only way to do it when, you know, it's a pre-opening, no one is working in the kitchen, there's only the executives and so on. And everyone was just like, just be comfortable, we know. So I was like, okay, great. So I cooked from the heart.
Figlia means daughter in Italian, and so that's where the thought process started. We consider ourselves a more Mediterranean restaurant with a very heavy Italian influence, obviously.
I think the menu is for everyone. It's for vegans, for vegetarians, for who loves meat, who loves seafood. Whatever preferences you have, you can find in our menu.
Ladies and gentlemen, Irina. The pizza dough is 3 days fermentation, 72 hours. So we make it out of 4 ingredients only: flour, yeast, olive oil, and salt. Call me crazy, but I speak to my pizza dough. Hey, how are you today? The mix, the care, the time that we give for the pizza to actually come out and impress you on a table, this is what makes a difference in our pizza dough.
The concept of the woman-led with all the team, the story that SLS allowed us to do to create that concept was amazing, and I think our guests, they really enjoyed that.
Working with Chef Sara, what's bring different is like the vision. Most of the people really like the tiramisu. You can really feel the feminine part of it and the inspiration. I believe it's like Chef Sara, you know? It's exactly a bit sweet, a bit bitter sometimes. You know, you have like a shell, you know?
That's a nice analogy.
When you break the shell, inside is sweet, but on the beginning is a bit difficult. But always at the end you are happy. She's my inspiration.
When I come out to the front kitchen sometimes, it's like in a concert. You are very nervous. And then I come out and I see a lot of people, and you hear them talking, and you hear the laughs, and you hear the jokes, and they're pointing and they're walking around, taking videos and pictures, and everyone is happy. It just calms you down. Oh, okay, we're doing well, don't worry. Yes, and you start performing, right? And that is a magical moment, especially when we are at the busiest.
People working in a kitchen thrive more when they're busy and under pressure. When it's very busy, everyone's in it and everyone's in their zone and working hard and pushing hard. The hardest part of our job is not even cooking, it's dealing with people. And I think it applies to almost every job. And you have to deal with different personalities, different nationalities, different backgrounds. That's when the experience comes, and that's when we're here to guide and you know, teach her. And every time she has a question, even though it's 200 questions a day, it's fine.
We actually did 500, I think 50.
500, yeah, 500 something covers. I remember it was just non-stop. People were enjoying, the vibe was crazy. But during the operations, once you're doing this, you're just concentrating and you just need to show, because you're giving the example for the team.
At the end of the day, I was like extremely tired and I had to close it. I was like, and it's not because I'm tired, it was because technically we couldn't serve more food. We ran out. Doing the report for the end of the day, and she looked at me and she was like, we just did 550 people today. I was very emotional. I had to say thank you to everyone, and I had to make it clear how happy and overwhelmed I felt. It was the first weekend after we opened, and to do this number, it was insane, to be honest. The pre-opening phase is never easy, but we did have a very supportive team. And it's very important that when you start a project like this, to be very thoughtful towards everything, the tables, the vase on the table, the flowers, the food that is coming out, people who are eating the food, how does it look on that table? They all have so much attention and so much care for those details. And they're all inspiring. They are all, you know, like a pasta dough. Transparent, strong, you know, flavorful in their own way. They all have a different shape, different cut of their mind or character. Figlia! 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 Have a great service. Forza Italia!
All of us, we are not in our home country, so it's nice to have family here. Like sometimes we are end of the shift, for example, in closing time, we are all together, like, you know, talking about girly stuff, you know, all these kind of things, and it's super nice because time passes super fast and you enjoy what are you doing.
I think it's super important, especially, well, for myself, like I'm miles away from home, as you are, but so I think building something like that into work, like in a working environment, makes you kind of look forward to coming into work as well, and to be able to have such a good relationship and be able to just kind of go out for lunch and have that relationship outside of work and inside of work is really nice.
Opening restaurants is always a fun challenge. A lot of things just, you know, had to happen quite fast, but that made it, you know, so much more enjoyable as well. You know, for us, food needs to bring back memories. It needs to create something special. You need to eat it and feel good about it. And we do have the special touches of Chef Sara in the dishes, and then you know, the rest is history.
We have almost everything that we might need in that kitchen to do any special request. But we're just trying to keep a character of the place and originality of it, because we do whatever our guests require, but we also need to protect the identity of the place. We are at a time that we already proved that women can succeed and can do a lot more than 50 years and 100 years ago, right? We've already done that. We've already accomplished that we are strong, we are determined, and we do things when we want to do them. Spinaci pizza on 3, 2, 1. Action.
If you've seen the movie Ratatouille, that's the real version.
I told her
kidding
walkie-talkie,
you.
but no, now it will be
What
microphone.
walkie-talkie?
Now it will be microphone.
Table
Sara,
number
table
55.
55, pizza ready? I'm going.
Irina.